Hey girls and boys, great to see you again. Let's quickly review the staff, the 5 lines of 4 spaces and notes in the staff, and we're going to take out our recorders today, and let's start learning to play the recorder. First, let's refresh our memory about the staff. How many lines are in the staff? That's right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, like your hand has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. There are 7 letters in music, and those 7 letters are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And after letter G, we just go back to letter A. And last time we said, oh, I forgot my treble clef. That tells us it's going to be high pitches. And each line has a letter, and each space has a letter. And we said that we remember the names of the lines by saying every good boy does fine, or every good boy deserves fudge, whatever you want to say. And the spaces are F, A, C, and E, which spells the word face, of course, F-A-C-E. So again, every good boy deserves fudge, or every good boy does fine, and F-A-C-E, or face. Let me erase that. How many lines do we have? That's right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Treble clef. How many spaces? That's right, 4. So the first 3 letters we're going to play are B, A, and G. The B is every good boy, right here on that 3rd line. The A is on the 2nd space, F-A-C-E. And the G here on that 2nd line, every good boy deserves fudge. B, A, and G. Every good boy, F-A-C-E, and every good boy deserves fudge. There. Let's take our recorders. We're going to start learning those 3 letters today. Let me sit down for a moment. Excuse me. When you play the recorder, let me move back a little bit. When you play the recorder, you're going to hold the recorder with your left hand, and make sure it is your left hand. This is my left hand. My right hand, my left hand. We'll use the right hand a little bit. When you get your recorder, there's just one hole in the back. That's called the thumb hole. And there are lots of holes on the front. But right now, we're just going to cover up the thumb hole. We're going to cover up the first finger on the top hole. So that top hole and the thumb. When you blow on it, please blow very gently. Don't make your parents mad when you blow hard, because it will blow out your ears. So when I play, I blow very gently. Like if I take my hand and I blow on my hand, you probably can't hear me blowing. I'm blowing so gently. I can feel the breath on my hand, but I'm blowing very gently. My turn first. I'm going to blow 3 times. You blow 3 times, please. You should be able to feel the breath on your hand, but you shouldn't be able to really hear the breath. Now, with this letter B, every good boy, take your thumb, take your first finger, blow gently, really gently. If you blow hard, it hurts your ears. I'm going to do it 3 times, and it's your turn 3 times. Your turn. One more time, 3 times, please. Now, when you do it, you have to make sure that your thumb is totally covered. If you have it uncovered at all, it's not going to work. Same thing with the front. That hole has to be totally covered. Don't use the tip of the finger. That's not going to work. Use the flat part of your finger, this part here. So totally covered up in the front, totally covered in the back, and it should sound like mine. If I don't have it totally covered, it sounds like this. First, I'll do it correctly, and I'm going to take it off a little bit. You'll hear the difference. Nope, I took off that thumb hole just a little bit. I'll do the same thing with this one. I'll do it correctly first, and then I won't do it correctly. You heard what happened? Doesn't sound very good because I uncovered that hole. One more time, let's do that letter B. Your turn. Next, let's do letter A. Same thing. Cover up the thumb hole, cover up the first finger. Now, cover up your second hole. So you have your first finger, second finger, and your thumb all covered up. This is a little harder because you have to cover up 2 fingers plus your thumb. Same thing, blow gently. My turn first, 3 times. Your turn. My turn again, 3 times. Your turn. Again, if it doesn't sound like mine, try to make sure those are covered up totally. I'm using the flat parts of my fingers, not the tips. Flat parts of my fingers, flat part of my thumb. Finally, letter G, B, A, G, the hardest one of all three, because you have to have all three fingers plus your thumb covered up. My turn first, please, 3 times. Your turn. Let's try it again. Your turn. Now, the hard part. Let's see if we can make a sound on the B, the A, and the G. It should sound like this. If you're doing it correctly, it should sound like Mary had a little lamb. The first part of Mary had a little lamb. Mary had. If I don't do it correctly, if that thumb hole's not covered up, that doesn't sound like Mary had a little lamb. I have to make sure my thumb and fingers are all covered up. My turn. I'll do it B, A, G, and then you try it. It's your turn. It's my turn. It's your turn. Next week, we're going to start doing a song called Hot Cross Buns, which uses those B, A, and G. But if you'll do me a favor this week, please practice on your recorders, making that B, making that A, making that G sound good. And if you please send me a video of you playing that B, of you playing the A, and you playing the G, so I can hear that you can play those notes correctly. One more time, my turn first, please. Your turn. And again. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to hearing those videos. I'm sure your parents are looking forward to hearing you play the recorders. And I'll see you next week, and we'll start doing a song called Hot Cross Buns, which is going to use those 3 notes, B, A, and G. Can't wait to see your videos. Talk to you soon. Bye.